From the PEP Radio Newsroom, this is the daily news for June 19th, 2026. These are the stories we are covering at this hour. Labour's Andy Burnham wins a special election in the UK, setting up a showdown with Keir Starmer to lead Britain. Labour's Andy Burnham, the current mayor of Greater Manchester, has won a special election for a seat in Parliament that puts him in a position to challenge embattled Prime Minister Keir Starmer for leadership of the country. Burnham decisively won the seat of Makerfield, northwest England, over Rob Kenyon of the anti-immigration party Reform UK. The victory, announced early Friday, cements the status of Burnham, a 56-year-old politician nicknamed the King of the North, as the top contender to replace Starmer as leader of the Labour Party and the country. Burnham won almost 55% of the 45,510 votes counted, and over 9,000 more than Kenyon. Burnham's victory speech left no doubt that he wants to lead the country and not just be one of the more than 400 Labour lawmakers in the 650-seat House of Commons. Everyone knows that politics isn't working, he said. Everyone can feel that the country isn't where it should be. Tonight could, just could, be the turning point. Burnham has led Manchester since 2017, overseeing rapid regeneration of the city where the Industrial Revolution was forged. He is pledging to repeat a signature brand of Manchesterism on a national scale. Turning to news from Greece, the Parthenon has gotten a facelift, or is in the midst of getting one anyway, revealing a look not seen for 220 years. Visitors to the Acropolis can now see the Parthenon's west side looking whole for the first time in about 220 years. Officials unveiled Thursday restorers have slotted two new marble blocks into long, empty gaps on the high on the temple's western end. The view visitors see when they first enter the ancient monument in Athens. The 25-century-old monument overlooking the Greek capital attracted more than 4.6 million visitors last year. Long-term restoration projects address damage caused by war, weather, and looting, including the broken outline of the western side. Cultural Minister Lina Mendoni described the site after the latest renovation and restoration as truly stunning. The two new stones, she said, do more than fill a gap. They allow the unique proportions and the geometric perfection of the Parthenon's western face to be seen once again, she said. The project was funded through a European Union program. It is part of a broader restoration effort that began in 1975. And finally, the Trump administration says it is cutting student loan interest. Here's some facts and context. The U.S. Department of Education on Thursday announced a reduction in interest rates for federal student loans, describing it as part of a plan to make higher education more affordable. With growing numbers of borrowers in default, the Trump administration pitched the temporary 1% reduction in student loan interest rates as a salve for those struggling with repayment. Education Undersecretary Nicholas Kent said the change is a way of making student loan repayment easier than ever and of improving the overall health of the federal student loan portfolio. But, and this is critical, the change does not apply to all borrowers, and those pursuing the reduction will need to meet eligibility criteria. The change will only affect a subset of borrowers, those with federal direct loans issued after July 1st, 2012, who are already enrolled in automatic payments or sign up for them. Many borrowers won't see any immediate benefit. To qualify, they must first take a set of actions, including signing up for autopay and, in some cases, consolidating their loans. Currently, just 40% of borrowers are enrolled in autopay, a figure the department is hoping to increase with the new incentive of the interest rate reduction. Nearly 9 million student loan borrowers are in default, meaning they've missed 9 months of payments. For them to become eligible for the rate reduction, they must get back into good standing, typically by consolidating their loans and then applying for a new repayment plan. That's the news at this hour. PEP Radio is available on the Live 365 app, the PEP Radio page at paequality.com, Roku, Alexa, and wherever you find streaming radio. Up next, we have the Meadville area weather forecast here on PEP Radio.